In this video, I want to demonstrate how the packet pickup function works. It begins with a registration in which someone pays for an item and you want to track when they've picked it up. So you put a barcode in their email confirmation, and that's what you see here on the page. There's an email replacement code that you use, but when they get the email, it looks like this. So I have some of these in front of me and I have a scanner, so let me demonstrate how this works. There's a special URL and I'm on that page here. There's a pay option and the default is no change. So you want to leave it there. The pickup option is mark picked up. That's what you want to do when you scan their barcode. The wand target is where you need to put your cursor. And notice it reminds you, keep the cursor blinking in this box. If I click away from it, notice that blue line goes away and it's not blinking, so just click in there. And then you're ready to scan the first barcode. So this is Rose. She walked up. I've scanned her barcode and it says that it's paid for already, which is good. And it's now marked as picked up. Scanning the barcode just now marked her as picked up. But it gives me some information about the class she's in and that she's enrolled and her husband is enrolled. So the next person walks up. I scan the barcode once to clear. Notice that it clears that wand target area. Scan it again to pick up their information. And again, there's no change to the payment. It says they've paid for it already, but it's now marked as picked up. Now here's another person walked up, got a barcode to scan to clear, scan it again. Notice in this case, it says packet already picked up by the spouse. The spouse is Rose. Remember, that was the first barcode I scanned. So this keeps you from giving away 2 packets when they've paid for one. In this case, they paid for a Financial Peace University packet, and it's 1 per couple. So we don't want to give out extra packets because they're rather pricey. So in this case, it did not mark him as picked up because the spouse had already picked it up. So when you see red, you're going to not want to give out a packet automatically. All right, here's someone else. Scan it once to clear, scan it again to record their information. Oh, in this case, notice it did mark it as picked up, but the packet is not paid for. So you have 2 options. If you're taking cash or check right there on the spot, then you can take that and you'll want to mark him as paid. Or, if in this case I can do that, mark him as paid, now marked as paid, and it's already picked up from the previous one. But you can change the radio buttons up here to whatever you want them to say. If you don't want to take the money, you can mark it as not paid and not give him a packet. So I'm going to click clear in this case and then click it again. That removes everything and sets your defaults back. So I have another one here. Let's scan it once. It's already clear, so I don't have to scan it twice. All right, this one says that they are not enrolled. So I'll ask the person in front of me, did you enroll in the Tuesday class? And she'll say yes. And then I call the church and ask that they move me to the Monday class. So she's no longer in the class for which she has a barcode. When they move her manually, it's not going to generate another confirmation. So I'm going to copy this person's people ID because it's telling me the person with this ID is not in this org. I have an instance of the database opened here, so I'll go over here to search. I can paste the people ID and then click on her name. That's Ann Shelton. And I want to go to her current involvement and scroll down till I see FPU Monday. That's the class that they moved her to. I can click on I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to click on the member dialog rather than the organization. So I'm going to click member. And this opens the member dialog. And what we're doing are setting subgroups. So I can set that manually. I see that she paid online, and I can mark her as having her packet already picked up, set it manually that way, give her packet, and she can go on her way. However you want to choose to do that, you can have your database open on one tab and the packet pickup page open on another. But that's how it all works. It's very simple. It was great for us. We had about 3,000 people register for this particular series of events, and they all had to pick up packets, or at least the couples did. So had to pick up one. The individuals had to pick up their own. And this worked great for us. It helped us keep track of who had picked up their packets so that we could be accountable for all of those packets. I hope this has been helpful.